I looked at this young lady who had spent 10 years of her life with this guy who she's now committed her life to, reading what the past 10 years had been. And whilst even at the reception of her wedding, you could hear a family member of the lad disrespect her. And she continued reading. Baba. Oh. And then to make matters worse, she quoted the Bible. How Isaiah said one thing. And I'm like, hey, when do you say to yourself, I deserve better? When do you say to yourself, not today? I'm confused. Now, there's something funny that used to happen when my mom was alive, yeah? You'd hear some people, either distant family, friends, they say, oh, you're wicked like your mother. And I used to think, oh, maybe they didn't understand her. No. You see, there are people in your life who are only there for what they can get from you. That's not a problem. That's cool. If I win the lottery right now and I'm out here, I have, money, that's cool. But if I'm working 12 hours or putting myself through a contract that maybe pulls literally my whole energy for months in a year, and then I share some of that energy pull with you, and you don't appreciate it, and then you come for and then I say I don't have, and then I'm the wicked person. Prepare for wickedness. We are all made from the same Almighty. If I'm wicked, so are you. Nobody should guilt trip you into feeling, oh, you're not doing enough. The only person who could say whether you're doing enough or not, you. And you also know when you're being out of pocket. Let's just call a spade a spade. We know ourselves. When you're treating your sibling or a friend badly, you don't need anybody to tell you. That's a lie we tell ourselves in public, or we lie to be able to fall asleep. The deep, your God, you know when you're being inappropriate. You know the person who is there for you, but you're cool. She's not cool enough for you, or he's not cool enough for you when you are unturbed. Then you find the flashy people. Keep that energy up. When something happens to you, or when you now need core people who you tell something and they don't tell anybody, you need to keep those same people. No. You can't choose. No. Don't be unfair to the person. Don't abuse the fact that they have a good heart or that they care for you. Have the gut to swallow the same that you've doled out. I'm telling you. You can't have a contract or have a job or be working somewhere in your friend who it says one thing or the other. Okay? Who will do the job. So it's not that, oh, somebody's telling you, you know what their qualifications are. But just so that you don't want it to be, I see finish now, just coming in the space, and then you'll be there. I beg, you don't just want that. You would rather your friend is struggling and suffering whilst you're doing for the world. You would rather your sibling is going through tough whilst you're doing for the world, as I'm in my industry. Here's the thing though, because I keep it going. I'm like, that's all right, because that's who you are. If that's who you were, it's okay. But own it. Don't dish out a and feel like that is good for everybody else but not you. Am I making sense? Don't feel like you can be like somebody who tell you, I'm that bad girl. I'm that bad girl. You're rude. You're disrespectful to people. You don't care what you say, where you say it. I'm that bad girl. Or big up them bad boys. Yes, I agree with you. Be there. But keep that same energy when somebody is that bad girl to you or that bad lad. You cannot, you cannot be that bad girl. According to Millie Adiabo, if you want to be a bad girl, be a bad girl. You cannot be bad girl today in public. And then when you reach inside or when you reach other people, you want them to no, be a bad girl. We know that this is who you are. Own it with your full chest. It's all right. Be you. But remember, I've said this before on this live. Our lives are a revolving mirror. People don't tend to understand that. And maybe because you do something bad to somebody, or you're horrible to people, or you're really rude, but you have a lot of money. And over a period of decades, you've not really had luck or bad luck per se. And so you think to yourself, nothing is going to happen. Like say, when the thing that is going to happen is going to come, it's going to knock on the door and introduce itself. No, it won't. So here's what I advise. If you've chosen to be ridiculous to people, rude, unappreciative, so use your full chest. rude, unappreciative, unavailable. You know, it's only you Davido's song is singing for. Anytime you see anybody's call, I'm unavailable. They know they sing, okay. Continue to be unavailable. Please, do not dial those numbers when you then feel, oh, no. Don't do that to them. Don't do it. The thing of having empathy or being available or choosing people. Like me, there's this thing I watched, again, it was on a podcast here, about a guy who talked about his grandmother and how 4 fingers tend to cover 1. And if you use your thumb to try to cover all 4, you will be lucky. Your fingers have to be really long for you to get to your pinky, unless you push the pinky in. But that one thumb can barely, on a squeeze, it will catch the 3rd one. And it feels like that's how much friends you need. The ones who cover you, you cover them. I'm learning that every day. And that doesn't mean you don't have casual friends. People, when you see, you say hey. And the people you cover you, and those who cover you don't necessarily mean that y'all have to see every day and speak every day, but y'all cover each other. You must understand the meaning of the cover. But if all you're looking for, you're one of those people who's just hanging out for some people, for the 4 to cover you, but you don't want to cover anybody. Every time you reach you are the thumb sticking out, but you want to be covered. You must chop your own beans. Yes, the egg you have been boiling for everybody, you too will have a taste of it. And that's for sure. You too must taste your own beans, and you must chop your own egg. Normalize the habit. I'm just saying this right now. Normalize the habit of loving people who love you. You see, sometimes also we take people who love us for granted. You see that attitude of say, oh, that my friend, really, she's really good though. That my guy, yeah, he's a cool guy. Very kind guy. Anything that happens, I just call him. He's on the phone, he's talking to me, he comes. Right, but you are never available because you're too busy or they're not on your level. Let me say something for my mother said, be careful how you treat people who you meet on your way up. They're the same people you meet on your way down. Somebody will say, go for down where. Now, down has different variations. Down doesn't necessarily mean down where you have been coming from.